Hello, I am back. It's Melinda and her babies. I'm still working on little Anna, putting the light layer I put on. The I don't know what to call it layer. It's what I do first. It's the unbleached titanium by Liquidex, and then I use the basic matte varnish used for acrylic paint by Liquidex, and I put that in my paint. Now, it lasts for a long time, but my husband went to go look for more at Hobby Lobby. They didn't have it, so I'm gonna have to order some, which at the time when I bought it, and this is when I first started, it was $9.99, but now it's gonna cost me about $14 to get, but it lasts a long time. I just put a few drops in those lights, my paint. Now, how do you know if your paint's thick enough, thin enough? I start out thinner. I have thickened it up a little bit. I paint it on a bottle, and I can still see through it. It's kind of a milky color, but I can see through it. So it's a little thicker. I'll probably add a little water, but I'm doing one layer like that. My favorite brush to use is a makeup brush. It is an e.l.f. foundation brush. Love it. I went and got me another one yesterday. Now, I'm also finding with my blotting brushes that I got this one from Temu. It tends to bend in. This is a pink one. I thought, oh, that'd be pretty. So you got to be careful when you blot it. This one would bend in. This one is another one I got. I'm not sure where I got it. It's a little bit stronger, so I use that too. But back to the old white ones. I got this one from Temu, or I may have got this one for $10, but I got one from Temu. I kind of like this the best. But I do an of all three. Now I'm on, just did an arm, I'm on my last leg. I'm just going to dip it in. Now this is how I'm doing it right now, and you don't have to do it this way. I just paint it on. It's just giving it something for the paint to stick to, and a little white, because that's the way I like to do it. I paint it on. I love the way the brush paints it on. You know, like you're putting foundation on, which I don't even put makeup on anymore. Sorry for my fan in the background. Then I take a cosmetic wedge that I have peeled the top off, and I pounce it. Now sometimes I put it on the cosmetic wedge and do it. Just depends on what layer I'm on. This layer I'm just on painting. Pounce, 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 and then I'll go to the brush. Pounce, 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 pounce. Now it takes me a while because I only do a few layers, like 3 layers, and I let it dry overnight. I only do one doll at a time, and I do all the limbs and the head at the same time. Like, I started this morning with the head, then I went to the arms and the limbs. That's just how I paint. Some people do their head and limbs different. I don't. So I'm pouncing, pouncing. And then I'll go to another brush because it kind of gets... Now, this is how I paint. This is not how you're supposed to, whatever you do. You're going to come up with your own kind of way to paint. Some people just like watching to see, got hair on it. Boy, this doll is getting hair. I'll have to get some off. Now, this is also a e.l.f. brush, eye crease brush I like to use to get in the little creases. I have a little piece of hair right there, so I just get another e.l.f. brush and swipe it off. I don't know where it's coming from. There's a little mark right there. Now, if you can't get it with the brush, then you're going to have to go to a little toothpick and just get the piece of hair. It might be coming out of this brush. It's an older brush, so I might have to change brushes. And then just pat it till I figure it's dry. Gives it some depth. Yeah, I think it's coming out of this brush. Go into the creases and just work it in so you don't have a paint pool in there, you know. And that's that layer. And I'll do another one of this. I think I'm going to do about 2 or 3 more layers. I know that light's blinding out. You really can't see anything because it's just my beginning layers. I've also got, I get a lot of brushes off of Temu. I think, I'm not sure what kind of brush this is, and it's not coming out. Oh, okay. So this is going to be, I got these little, I think they're going to be for veins and details. I'm going to try them. Let's see. That's a thin one. So you're always looking for little detail brushes. And let's see, what other brushes did I get? I thought I had a pack of something. Boop, boop, boop. You can use any brush you want. I do find the makeup, I always have extra makeup brushes, and when I do happy mails, I end up sending them to people to try. I got these brushes from somewhere this summer. You know, you always have a lot of brushes, but I tend to use more. Now, I'm not sure what I bought these for. I think they're for creases. I'm going to start putting on what I want them for, but they're pink. I love pink and purple. They're the harder brushes. Let's see what they do. I would think they're to get in the creases, like to go in and get, maybe if you want to just do a dot there to help paint in there. We'll see. We'll have to see what I use that for, but they're all the same brush, so I'm going to sit that down there. Yeah, got a whole bunch of them. Let's stick them in there. There's another, I'm pretty sure that's a Temu brush. Pro Flat F TIC tool. That's the best kind, I think, so far. But I use a lot of them. Alright, so let's keep, 7 minutes. I'm going to keep going with this one. I hope everybody's doing great. This was a Happy Mail kit I got in a Reborn Happy Mail group I'm in on Facebook. And I just paint. Like I said, sometimes I blot it on, but I'm at the layers where I'm going to paint it on. And I paint. Now, I would not say leave it like this, but I have seen, I think it's, somebody does air dry paint. I want to say Sue Ellen, I'm not sure. But painting this on, I usually dot it on my thing, and she's kind of running, so you got to kind of be fast. And then I'm going to go back and pounce. Get in the ear and behind the ear. Again, this is just the way I paint mine. This is not how you have to paint your babies. And then I'm going to pounce with the brush. Make sure if I see any runs, I go ahead and pounce over it. So I'll do this and go all through the limbs again, and then I might do one more and let it dry. And this is why mine takes a while to do, because I let it dry. Like, I might come back tonight and do it, but a lot of times I'll let it dry for a day. I don't guess you don't have to. I've seen people go faster. That's just how I do it. I like for my paint to stick to my kit. As you see, I use different brushes to pounce with. It still looks a little wet. I'm going to go in with this one, but this one I feel doesn't really pounce. You know, it kind of lays over, so I don't think I'll buy this one again. but I'm going to use it until I can't. Alright guys, I've been on 10 minutes. I know you're kind of blinded with that one light. I hope it doesn't wash the video out. That is the light I use to pounce with. I hope you're having an awesome day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye now.